Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by on this Thursday afternoon, 21st of January. I'm Mike Carey, pastor of the First United Methodist Church of Nevada, Iowa, and we're gathering around the kitchen table at the parsonage for our ongoing study of the book of Acts. And we are up to chapter 24 now, and let's see. We'll go back a little bit. We'll go 24, starting at the first verse, and so we know exactly where we are. Paul has been arrested now and actually taken into protective custody by the Romans, and he's been taken from Jerusalem on up now to Caesarea, so that the governor can get involved in determining what's going on with the case. And so we pick up the story there. 5 days afterwards, Ananias the high priest came down with some of the elders and with a pleader called Tertullus, and they laid information against Paul before the governor. And when Paul was called, Tertullus began to accuse him in these terms: "Since through you we enjoy much tranquility, and since through your foresight many reforms have been brought about for this nation, in every place and in every way, Felix, your excellency, we welcome it all with gratitude. But, not to trouble you any longer, I ask you in your kindness briefly to hear us. When we had found this fellow, a pest, a man who fomented disturbances among all the Jews throughout the civilized world, a man who is the ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes, he tried to defile the temple too. We arrested him. By examining him yourself, you can learn from him the charges of which we will accuse him." And the Jews agreed with him, alleging that the facts were as stated. So there you go. There's the big lie right off the bat. And Paul is not causing any problems. He's not stirring things up. He's simply going around and pleading the case for Christianity, which they call the sect of the Nazarene. And so, of course, flattery will get you somewhere sometimes. And so he flatters Felix. And we'll get into the history of Felix here, who is the Roman governor, in just a minute. But it's it's a very interesting history here, especially what goes on from this point. But nevertheless, Paul is considered to be now the leader of the way of the sect of the Nazarene, of Christianity, and the Jews just absolutely can't stand it. So they're accusing him of being a seditionist, someone who is stirring things up, and of defiling the temple.